It's been a while since I made a video just one-on-one. This has kind of left me wondering whether or not I'm capable of making videos on my own anymore. I think I am. We're gonna find out. But I thought that this would be a good opportunity to kind of get reacquainted with one another. Not really with one another, just with me. I think that it's time that we have a little discussion about being a multifaceted human being. Every single person on this earth is multifaceted. Everyone has different sides to them. It bothers me when someone's like, oh yeah, like, I'm really complicated. Like, sometimes I'm happy, but sometimes I'm sad. I'm like, literally everyone on this earth is multifaceted. No one is just one way. Everyone is a different way around their parents and their friends and then people they don't know. Like, everyone has those sides. Not so much the way that I'm perceived on YouTube, but the way that I present myself kind of stops me from making stuff a lot of the time. The way I am in videos is the way I am in real life. Like, if you watch my videos and then you like became friends with me, you wouldn't be like, oh, you're very different. And that's why it's so easy for me to do this, because anyone who knew me in high school or anyone who knows me now, even people that I've met at uni, I'll tell them my channel and I don't really care, because I know that the way I am here is consistent with how I am in real life. But it is only one part of me. And in the last year, the last 7 months really, honestly, I've grown up so much. Like, I think I've changed more in the last 7 months than I have at any other point in my life. And the parts of me that I don't really show so much on my channel are the parts that have become more prominent. Just acting like a dick seems authentic sometimes. Like last week I was just in that mood because I was just sitting with Fiona and that's how I am with her. But if I'm making a video by myself, obviously I'm in a different mood than I am than if I'm with my friends. Fiona filmed her videos the other day. She just came in, sat down, talked, and she was done. Whereas if I sit down, like I'm doing today, I just most of the time will sit here in silence, try and make some really bad jokes, and then give up. Because I don't know. It's like I need a plan, and I'm always like that. I need a plan for everything in life. To an extent, it comes down to me being a perfectionist, which is weird. Because when I think of perfectionists, I think of people that just do everything really well. That put a lot of effort into everything they do and everything's great. That's not what it's like for me. What it's like for me is I'll be like, okay, I have this idea of something that I want to do. Should I do it right now? No, because I don't think I can do it perfectly right now. I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I can put enough time into it, and I haven't got the skills or like the knowledge to do it properly. So if I think that I'm not going to be able to do something perfectly, I just leave it until later, which never comes. Another thing that ties in with this is the fact that I have the most horrible attention span. And on top of that, I am a horrible storyteller. So bad. I could take literally the most exciting thing to ever happen on the planet and turn it into a story that, number one, you don't understand what's gone on, and number two, you have no idea why I thought it was important enough to tell. I have the worst combination of traits for a human being that I think I've ever seen. That's not true. I'm pretty great, but just a lot of my things don't work together. Like perfectionism and everything needing to have a point and a plan and being very, very, very lazy, they don't mesh so good. They really don't. So the attention span, the perfectionism, the horrible storytelling, and the fact that I feel like there's only kind of one side of myself that I'm comfortable with showing makes it very difficult to make videos when I'm not in the right mood. And I don't want it to be like that anymore. As soon as Patrick and I broke up, in like the month or so after that, I matured. Like, it was like I was a rubber band that was being pulled back, and as soon as we broke up, I just like flew forward. Like, I matured so much, and since then I've been forced to grow up even more because obviously my dad's moved, so I've had to move out and become like a responsible adult, which I'm still like resisting given the fact that I ate zoo animal McNuggets last night. But that's still a lot of change to go on in a short amount of time. Like, I haven't changed fundamentally as a person, but I've definitely grown up into, I think, a better, just more chilled out, more content version of who I always have been. I want you guys to kind of get where I'm coming from so that I feel like I can just make whatever I want and you'll get it. Because I overthink everything anyway. I'm the most obsessive, intense little fucker you will ever meet in your entire life. Like, I've got issues. But it's annoying because YouTube isn't a place where I want to be serious. This is like a very odd video for me to be making. But normally I would like to just sit down and be like, sup motherfuckers, here's what we're chatting about today. Let's learn about sharks, which we will do soon. We're gonna do some shark learning soon. I don't know. I don't know. I just want you guys to get me. Please. When you see, shit. When you see what the video is that I have planned for next week, It's not, you'll know we're fine. You'll know we're gonna be pretty much staying on the same page, but just, I don't know. I feel like this was just something that needed to be done. I think it's time to grow up a little bit. Just a little bit. I think we're okay now. Cool. This is gonna be the weirdest fucking video to edit. And probably y'all have been wanting to vomit a little bit while you're watching it. I apologize. But you know what? We get each other now.
If you actually looked at it, you would have texted me, I would have taken it down.
You can see my ear.
You
can see my ear.
I have a no delete
I don't like my
on
ears.
my phone.